Good afternoon and welcome back to my virtual classes through Facebook Live on women artists. Today I wanted to focus on an artist that most of you have probably heard of before. Her name is Frida Kahlo. She's a very famous Mexican painter. She was born in 1907 and died in 1954. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about her life and her artwork. When she was born in 1907 and when she was about 6 years old, she got polio, which made it difficult for her to walk. One leg was longer than the other. And then at 18, she got into a very severe bus accident that nearly killed her. And the bus accident changed her life forever because when she was recovering from this accident, she was bedridden, and that's when she started painting. So at 18 years old, when she got into this accident, she started painting, which was in 1925. And Frida Kahlo is a very interesting woman. She doesn't have a huge collection of artworks. I'm sure a lot of other famous artists that you've heard of have a vast amount of works or different pieces or paintings, but Frida Kahlo's collection is relatively small, and the majority of her paintings are self-portraits, so pictures of herself. And something that I find really interesting about her works are that you can see her pain and see her struggle within her self-portraits, which is probably how she coped with a lot of the physical and emotional damage that she went throughout her life. So Frida Kahlo has a lot of self-portraits, many of them I'm sure you've seen. I printed out a couple of examples for you. Today's handout is based on this self-portrait. She has a lot of self-portraits with, these are monkeys, but she has a lot of hers with her parrots. One of them is called Me and My Parrots. And here on the back, I wanted to show you a couple of examples of her work that really shows you how she kind of expressed herself through her painting. Up here in this one, I don't know if you guys can really see, but there are a lot of nails on her skin, and she has a like a metal tube where her spine should be, which is sort of indicative of her accident because it severely injured her spine. So you can see she's very the metal rod where her spine should be, and the nails, it shows pain. And down here, this is another very famous painting of hers. There are two of her, and the hearts are shown, and I don't know exactly the symbolism behind this painting, but if you're interested in that, I can look it up, maybe add it in the description of this video, and also feel free to Google some of her own works because I think her style is very unique, and she's a very unique person. So a little bit more about her life. She did a lot of self-portraits. You may know her. I knew her as a kid when I was growing up learning about her in art class for her unibrow. It was very iconic. But she kept the unibrow as kind of a statement. And to this day, she's seen as a feminist icon, which is part of why she's so famous. So throughout her life, she went through a lot of physical struggles with her polio and her accident, but that's what got her to paint. She also married Diego Rivera. He's another Mexican painter, and they had a very rocky marriage. So a lot of her paintings, just like I showed you in these, that depicts her physical pain, she also had a lot of emotional pain throughout her life. And she was said to say, a lot of people think that she is a surrealist, but she's not because she paints her own reality. So her paintings are very personal and reflect how she feels inside. It's It's about her and how she's dealing with her emotional or physical pain. So today I wanted to teach you guys a little bit more about Frida Kahlo and make a handout for you. This is courtesy of McKenna. Thank you. So this is the handout. This is based off of the self-portrait that I showed you earlier. I thought it was fitting since a lot of her paintings were self-portraits that you guys color in a picture of her. Here's a little bit of information about her up top. I already told you guys about that, but feel free to read it. And here is an image of her that you guys can color in. I suggest kind of Googling some of her work, looking at the colors she uses, the style she uses, the topics that she uses. As I said, in a lot of her self-portraits, she has animals with her. So in this self-portrait, she has monkeys, and in another one, she has parrots. Feel free to add animals in the background or leaves or anything else you think is appropriate, and have fun with it. I hope you guys enjoyed learning about her, and if you want to learn more about her, you can Google her. She's very famous, so a bunch of stuff will come up. And again, I suggest that you guys Google some of her images and look at her different works, so that you can get inspired to color in her face here. Thank you for watching. Tune in again on Friday for my next virtual class on women artists. And I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope everybody stays safe. Thank you.